Hi, budget friends. Welcome back to Next Level Budget. I'm Nellie, and today I'm updating you on my net worth journey for May. And wow, do I have a lot to share. I skipped April, so this update covers everything since March, including a major milestone and a big reality check. Oh, God. If you're new here, I'm a single mom in my early 50s living in the tri state area. I share my financial journey using a rolling budget, monthly savings challenges, and Excel based trackers, some of which I sell or give away to help others. And yes, I use my own Excel net worth spreadsheet to track everything from cash to cars to credit cards. If you would like to use it too, you can download it from my Etsy shop. The link is below. Okay, first, let's go over the good news. I paid off my entire debt plan that I started a year ago. I finally made my final payment right before the low interest expired. And let me tell you, it felt amazing. That was a huge emotional win. I worked so hard to crush that plan, and finishing it on time was such a big personal victory. Now, for the hard part, my confession. Unfortunately, I'm back in credit card debt. In March, I shared that I owed over $2,000 in federal taxes, which I knew was coming because my kids aged out of tax credits. And then came some medical bills, which was more than $1,500 between my family and our pets. And on top of that, there have been end of school expenses and some college costs. And I just could not keep up. It all piled on. So as soon as I paid off the original debt, I did balance transfers again. So my total credit card debt went back up to almost $4,500. I'm not going to lie, I am disappointed, but I'm not beating myself up. Life happens, and as always, I am going to stay strategic. So here is what I did. I split the balance between two credit cards, one at 0% interest and the other one at 0.99%. I created a brand new debt snowball plan to pay them both off before the new promo period ends. So I am paying $300 a month towards these balances, which is well over the $84 minimums. The smaller debt will be paid off by January, and the larger one will be done by September of next year. I'll be finished just in time to avoid extra interest, and that's the goal. I'm using my Debt Snowball Tracker, which you've probably seen in my last video. It shows each month's payment plan, progress, and even a printable version that can be hung up or kept in a planner. If you want to use it too, you can get it in my Etsy shop. So, despite the ups and downs, I'm still making progress. For my emergency fund, I did have to pull from it earlier this year, but I've slowly been rebuilding. I'm not sure I'm going to make this goal this year, but I'm still trying. It's really one of my top goals. I've been contributing to what I can for my kids' savings. I've saved almost $940 in my holiday sinking fund thanks to my monthly savings challenges. For side hustle income, as of May, I exceeded my goal of $120 for the year. So I actually had lowered my expectations this year for a goal, but I'm still excited that I made that goal. And for retirement contributions, I'm still on autopilot. Those payments come through my paycheck. And for investments, I'm still putting in $20 a month, even though the market has been super bumpy this year. All right, let's take a look at my actual net worth spreadsheet. Starting with April, since I didn't get to share this last month with you. So here is April all filled out. You can see that compared to March, I had a little bit of a recovery in my net worth, even though I had some big bills and expenses, especially with the taxes that I mentioned earlier. I was able to put a little bit more into savings and investments. My liabilities were still up, but the asset side started climbing again, which gives me a little bit hope. And now let's head over to May and fill this one out together. So those are some of the smaller accounts. That's my car loan, my retirement, my stocks, some of my savings accounts, my new credit card balances, my cash, and my main account. So this is the total that we have for May. You can see I actually exceeded 200,000 for my assets, which is wonderful. I haven't had that before. And I have higher liabilities, which is $23,229.11. My debts and my loans make up my liabilities, and my total net worth is actually up. It is $180,106.52. And that's for the end of May. Now let's zoom out and take a look at the yearly overview. Even though my liabilities have gone up a bit, just over $1,000 since the beginning of the year, my assets have increased, especially in savings and investments. So when you look at the big picture, even with the ups and downs, my overall net worth has started to recover from March. April and May both helped me regain some ground, and that is something I am proud of. It shows me that I'm sticking to the plan even through setbacks. It is still progress. So, yes, this month was a little bittersweet. I reached the end of one debt payoff journey and started another one. But the important thing is, I have a plan. I'm staying consistent and I'm not giving up. If you want to track your own debt, my Debt Snowball Excel spreadsheet is available in my Etsy shop, as well as my net worth tracker and net worth yearly tracker. And if you're just starting your financial journey, feel free to check out my free bonus file in my Ko-Fi, which is Understanding Your Debt. That one is free. It'll help you organize and total your debts. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll keep sharing the highs and lows of this journey every month. Let me know how your net worth is changing, and remember, progress is still progress, even when it's not perfect. Until next time, budget friends, bye.